Hey everyone, Don Wilkins with a quick update on the crafting system, and I'm happy to say the salvaging part of this is nearly finished. A few things left to do on it, and then I'll be moving on to the crafting tables. Um, you can mark items in your inventories similar to the way you do to sell items. You can mark them for salvage. You can do that in any of the inventories, the stash. And basically you can salvage and disassemble any item for the most part that you can equip on a character or on a ship. So I'm just marking a few of these, and you can actually salvage items anywhere at any time other than in combat. Just click this icon and the HUD pops up for this. And this is the list of items that I've marked. And then on the right we have our crafting mats. Right now I have no mats because I haven't salvaged yet. And this character is level 1 in salvage. Alright, so we're going to add a item to the table. And this shows the list of items that you can disassemble from this item in particular. And it also shows your progress towards earning a schematic. And for this item type there are 3 options. Basically sort of a safe option, as safe as it can be at level 1. 20% chance for breakage. And then the other 2 options give you bonuses towards experience and bonuses towards schematic experience. So to start the process, it's pretty simple. You just select the option you want, start clicking away, and as you do that, items are disassembled and put into your crafting mats list. And in this case I'm breaking items since I'm low level, and but I'm still getting something. I'm getting finishing materials when that happens, so it's not a complete loss. So every time you finish or complete an item, the next item gets placed in the table automatically for you, so you can move through these pretty quickly. So we'll do a few of these. You can see I'm gaining salvage experience and experience towards the schematic. And the component parts are being placed in the crafting materials area. So in general, that's how the salvaging system works. Over time, as you gain more experience, you're less likely to break things, and there are going to be a number of perks that you can select that give you more experience towards earning a schematic and less of a chance to break things. You can also add all junk, and junk items generate the finishing items you need for the crafting system. Finishing items in general are going to let players modify weapons with slots, stats, things of that type when they start crafting. And of course, if you salvage an item, it's removed from your inventory. It's basically been taken apart. So anyway, that's that part. I'm going to start working on the crafting system here in a day or two and get that going. I also wanted to show you some progress that I'm making on ship interiors, and Colin has been building these out and they're starting to look great. Every single ship will have its own interior. This is the interior for the Ferris Mace. So this is kind of a requirement that I have for the boarding system, and eventually you'll be able to disable ships, board them, capture them, and sell them for profit. And in some cases, depending on what state they're in, keep them. So I'm pretty happy to see this. I think they're looking pretty good. This is the actual cockpit or cockpit area. for the mace. Anyway, that's all I have to show for now. Really appreciate you checking out the video, and thanks as always for supporting Stellar Tactics.